And we are still on calculus. Remember, this is metric revision, so I'll be handling physics. I'm targeting questions that are free of charge. So we have two examples here. They say y is equals to the square root of x all over 2 minus 1 over 6x squared. Then we have the second one that says that y is equals to 3 over 2x minus x squared over 2. Okay, then we have another one that says that y is equals to x minus 4 plus 2x to the power 3 minus x over 5. Now here they are saying that we should use the rules of differentiating. Now we all know the rules of differentiating, which is those are the rules. Number one rule, that is the rule. Whenever such questions are raised, what I normally tell learners to do is one. You see here when it comes to differentiating, it's not that difficult. It's just that learners do not want to listen, right? You know that very well that you can't differentiate when x is like this. So you basically have to change this to the powers. So with the square root, it's 1 over 2. So that means x is to the power x to the power 1 over 2. If we have something like this, please take the x to the top. How do you take the x to the top? Meaning you're going to negate the power. So it's going to be x to the power negative 1. You understand me? Before you can even start further, because you can't differentiate x when it's like this. When it's like this, you can try, but it's just going to mess up your life. So let's do 3 examples. Then we'll talk the other day. Then if you have any question with regards to any question paper, you can just comment there, or comment, so that I can also upload a video. Understand me? So we have y, which is equals to the square root of x over 2 minus 1 over x to the power of 3. It's 3, guys, not 2. Yeah, it's 3. Sorry, it's 3. It's 3. So they say we differentiate y with respect to x. So we start. Number one rule that I said, we must change the root to an exponent. 2 minus, we must take the x to the top, right? If it's like this, then I think we are done, because this is going to be, this is my calculator, okay? So this is going to be dy over dx, which is equals to 1 over 2 multiplied by 1 x 1 over 2 minus 1 over 2. This is going to be 1 multiplied by negative 3 x negative 3 negative 1 all over 6. I don't know if you understand what's happening. Remember, before we get to differentiation, our y is ax b. So dy over dx equals to be a multiplied by b x b minus 1. This is one rule we shall never neglect. This is how it's always and will always be. So we're here 1 over 2 multiplied by 1 over 2. That's dy over dx, which is equals to 1 over 2x. Now 1 over 2 minus 1, you get negative 1 over 2, all over, we shouldn't forget what, the 2, so all over 2 minus 1 multiplied by negative 3, that's negative 3, x minus 3 minus 1, that's minus 4, all over 6. You mustn't forget the 6. We never forgot the 6. Here is the 6. So dy over dx is equals to that. So what's 1 over 2 multiplied by 1 over 2? Or 1 over 2 divided by 2. That's 1 over 4. That's 1 over 4. That's 1 over 4. So it's going to be 1 over 4x 1 over 2 plus this is going to be 3 over 6 x of negative 4. You can leave the answer like this, but you can simplify it as well. Understand me? So let's simplify the answer to avoid any complications, unless you want to get a mark in with regards to CA, what's that in mathematics. So this is going to be 1 over 4 square root of x. Remember, the negation indicates that if you take it or if you simplify it, it must go down, and 1 over 2 is the same as the square root, plus 3 goes here 1, 3 goes here 2, right? So it's 1 over 2 x to the power of 4. Our final answer is this. Then we come to the second example. Y is equals to 3 over 2x minus x squared over 2 dy over dx is equals to, let's take it to the top, so it's 3x minus 1 over 2 minus x2 over 2. Remember, this one, you don't have to change it, it's already in a simplified form. Then we say dy over dx equals to 3 multiplied by negative 1 x minus 1 all over 2 minus 1 multiplied by 2 x 2 minus 1 all over 2. So dy over dx is equals to, this is negative 3x minus 2 all over 2 minus 2x1 over 2. This is going to be very easy, but I see a lot of people making mistakes, and I don't know if I'm clear on this one. So this is going to be negative 3 over 2x2 minus x 2, so it's x. So here's our final answer. No, I don't know if it's easier to explain or I should explain what's happening. We come to our third example, which from here we are done. So it's y is equals to x minus 4 plus 2x 3 minus x over 5. So dy over dx equals to, this is going to be 1 multiplied by negative 4 x negative 4 minus 1 plus 2 multiplied by 3 x multiplied by x to the power of 3 minus 1 minus 1 multiplied by 1 x 1 1 over 5 dy over dx equals to, this is negative 4 x negative 5 plus 6x squared minus 1x to the power of 0 over 5. 1 minus 1 is 0. So dy over dx equals to minus 4x minus 5 plus 6x. Any number raised to the power of 0, it's 1. So it's 1 over 5. So here is our equation. We are done. If they requested d, I think so, it was going to, if we had to do a second derivative or differentiate twice, then it was going to be negative 4 multiplied by negative 5 x negative 5 minus 1 plus 6 multiplied by 2 x 2 minus 1. Then that will remain 0 because it's a constant. We're going to have 20 x negative 6 plus 12x second. This is going to be the second. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think I've done a lot for today. Reason being, it's such questions are free marks when it comes to the exam. I will tackle solve for x, but for now, if there is a question that you don't understand, just comment there on the session and then we handle it together. Quick recap of everything that we did. So since a lot of students were complaining about calculus, I hope I'm very clear and I hope they can hear me as well. So with that being said, I think I made sense, but if I didn't make sense, be sure to comment, like, share the video, subscribe, and also comment with the topic that you need us to do, even if you go to paper 2, because I'm going to be uploading physics as well, so that before you write your preparatory exam, that's around November if I'm not mistaken, all the things could be recorded well and easier for you to understand them. So comment with the topic that you would like us to touch. So if you want us to tackle um any questions from the previous question papers that you don't understand, including financial mathematics, just highlight me, comment there, and we're gonna do it together. Thank you guys. Please subscribe and hit that bell icon so that every time I upload a video, you may be notified. Thank you so much. Share this video as well. Like it, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much. See you next time.